Okay, students, this is Mr. Soto again. Uh, I'm recording for the second time since the first time it didn't work. Hopefully, you'll continue to do well. I'm doing another review for you, one more day, and then you're going to have a quiz coming up on Tuesday. Okay, so when you take your quiz on Tuesday, it'll be basically on what we're doing and you have done in the past. Today, we're going to talk about law of sines again, but you are not going to do the area of a triangle as indicated on here. That's why I put no, so you don't have to worry about the area. We're doing strictly finding the sides or the angles of a triangle. So let's get started with number one. Number one is solve triangle ABC. And I'm going to let you do some of the other ones from another sheet of paper, okay? Because I've already assigned this one for your homework, but this is the review. So let's do this example here. I think I assigned number one. So I'm going to do some of these even ones for you. For example, I'm going to do number two, okay? And it says solve triangle ABC, all right? So I'm going to need another sheet of paper, so I'm going to draw triangle ABC. This is number two. So we're going to do triangle ABC. I'm just drawing a triangle ABC. And what's given is angle A, which is capital A, is 23 degrees. I'm just putting, doesn't matter where you put it as long as you label it correctly. And angle B is 57. Okay, and that's a different angle. And then across A, little a, is 12. So since it says to solve the triangle, we have to find the big C here, which is this one, okay, the little c, and the little b. And we're going to use the law of sines to do that. So we can find angle C very easy because we can subtract this from 180. So angle C is 180. And I could just subtract these each one or add them and subtract from 180. It doesn't really matter how you do it. I'm just going to keep subtracting. I'm going to subtract 57, then subtract 23. And I'm going to do that right on my calculator. Okay. So remember to turn on your calculator or it's not going to work. So I'm going to do 180 minus 57 minus 23 equals 100. So this is 100 degrees. So this angle is 100 degrees. All right? And that is C. So you can say C, big C, is 100 degrees. Okay. Now let's go on and find the rest of it. Well, always remember, use what's given, not what you find out whenever possible. Okay? And I'm given this angle and this side. So whenever possible, I'm going to use that as one of my fractions or ratios to find the other pieces because that was given. Okay? So let's continue with C and let's find little c since we have now this angle, but we're going to use this because that was given. So I'm going to do sine of 23 over 12 is equal to the sine of 100 over little c. And I'm going to cross multiply, and I'm going to have c times the sine, okay, of 23 is equal to 12 times the sine of 100. I'm going to divide by sine of 23, sine of 23. So that gives me C is equal to, and I can do this right on the calculator without having to rewrite it. So I'm going to do first the sine of 100 sine times 12 equals divided by 23 sine equals. So I have 30.2. So C is 30.2. And I can go to two places, so let's 30.25. So now I have two pieces of the puzzle. All right. And now we can find B. Again, I'm going to use what's given. So I'm going to do sine of 23, okay, over 12 is equal to, now I'm going to do this angle. So I'm going to do the sine of 57 divided by B. Then I'm going to cross multiply. And I have B times the sine of 23 is equal to 12 times the sine of 57. Divide by sine of 23 and the sine of 23. And that gives me B is going to give me this. And again, I can do this on the calculator without rewriting it, clear it. So I can do 57 sine times 12 equals divided by 23 sine equals, and I have 25.76. And there is the pieces of what I need to solve this triangle. There's C, big C, little c, and B, and those are the missing pieces. Okay, let's do one more. This time we're going to go to the other page. Okay, and let's do, again, we're not doing the area of a triangle. So let's do, okay, let's do number 6 over here for you. Okay, so again, it says solve for the triangle. So I'm going to do number 6 is the first thing, is I'm going to draw a triangle that looks like this. It doesn't matter how you want to draw it. A, B, and C. And what's given? Well, angle C is 100. Okay. Across B is 7. And across C is 9. Okay. And they want us to solve it. So we've got to find big A, little a, and big B. Okay. Now, the only thing I can do right now is I have this side, this angle, and this side. And I have this side, but I don't have that angle, which I could find. I cannot do anything with this side because they're both missing pieces. So I'm going to use what's given to find this first. Then I'm going to solve for A, and then this A, the big A, and then I'm going to solve for that. So let's do the sine law again. The sine law is sine of 100 divided by 9 equals the sine of B over 7. Then I'm going to cross multiply. Remember, I'm looking for an angle here, not a side. So this is going to give me 9 times the sine of B is equal to 7 times the sine of 100 divided by 9, okay, and divide by 9. So that gives me the sine of B, and I can do this all on the calculator. So here, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to do 100, take the sine, times 7 equals, divided by 9 equals. Notice I have a decimal, but I'm not looking for a side, so I have to do the arc sine of B to get the angle. So I have to use the second function key. So I'm going to do second arc sine, and there it is, 49.9. I'm just going to say 50 because I'm rounding to two places, so that's just 50. So B is actually 50. Okay, This I have to put that there because I'm finding B, and the angle is 50 degrees. So this is 50, which makes it easy to find this angle because I add these two and subtract from 180. So I have A equals 180 minus 100 minus 50. Well, that's 150. That's just 30. I could do that without a calculator. So A equals 30 degrees. So I have A, big A. I have A right here, which is 30. I have B, which is 50. And I have all these sides. I'm just missing this one. So now, again, I'm going to use what was given to me. So what was given to me was this one. So I'm going to do sine of 100. Okay, sine of 100 divided by 9 is equal to, now I'm looking for A, little a, right? So there's my angle, sine of 30. And that's over little a, which is what I'm looking for, right? Cross multiply, and I have A times the sine of 100 equals 9 times the sine of 30. I'm going to divide by sine of 100, divide by sine of 100. And that gives me A is equal to this, okay? Now, it's going to be very easy now to find what I need because all I have to do is enter it onto the calculator. It's going to give me A. So let's do it. We have sine of 30 should be a half, if I'm correct. See, times 9 equals divided by 100 sine equals. So A is 4.57. 4.57. Because I want to go to two places. One or two places is good. I prefer two places. So you can do that and get your answer. Okay? So we have the rest of our pieces. So little a is 4.57. I have A and A, B and B, C and C, and I solved for the triangle. Okay? Outside of that is straightforward. Remember, you can have two answers, but we're only getting one answer here. Okay? Keep up the good work. Everybody's doing well. I'm very proud of you. And continue doing your work and be safe. Hope to see you soon. Keep an eye open. They sent out videos today about senior stuff, so take a look at that. Take care. Hope to see you soon.